Yeah, so they're just going to Merchant Port. Oh, okay. Ethereal Gates. I thought they were just going to Merchant Port. All right. So, I mean, this set can be really... This matchup can be really tough on both sides. It's one of those sometimes nobody has fun kind of matchups.
But yeah, fighting Clarion is just a super traditional fight. Because, like, a lot of her really good spacing tools are kind of laggy. And then, of course, Craig, not known for being the swiftest of characters.
No.
By any means.
MSB definitely makes him look a lot faster than he is. But he's doing a good job controlling space, just keeping him off the stage. But we'll see what happens. I mean,
depending on where that field is established could like make or break certain aspects of this matchup.
It makes the edge guards a lot more difficult. MSB never gets hit by that. He never gets hit by the tipper out of that. Oh, man. Run off an air.
I always love the rock movement watching it.
Okay.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, I agree. I think MSB's recoveries are probably the most interesting recoveries. Even if they're not always the best, because he probably has some oh, gets the second tip on that tipper.
Yikes.
Yeah, guards, real good. I'm not sure what his sponsor is, but I know MSB is here by the power of Dan. He got sponsored by Dan to come to this event. So.
A scripted appearance.
This was for the whole thing. If he loses to guard here, I mean, what did Dan pay for?
Dan disowns him.
Getting caught with the rock in his hand. Okay.
That would have been so cute.
That would have been real cute. But the rock coming down.
The one thing I want to highlight for Guard is just how mobile Guard is. Like, Clarion's already a very swift character who can take advantage of her good movement because of just spacing good movement. It's just great zone control. But, like, here, Guard is not giving MSB any opportunity to box with him. It's just constantly poke, run away,
Absolutely. He's doing a great job of so the big problem with Clarion a lot of the time is her aerials can be a little laggy. So he's doing a great job of just playing very safely. He's not really getting hit for misspacing an aerial. He only really gets hit when MSB just hard reads an option. Like this.
Yeah, there we go.
He just hard read the second upset.
And that's fantastic placing for the fields.
Yeah, it's a great spot, but see, that was great DI, because if MSB just likes to do that to get the invulnerability. Yeah.
Showing at 204% though.
Yeah. Oh, that was
not for long.
Great option coverage coming out. All right, MSB goes for the new ninja. Just straight side B in neutral. Keeps getting behind him with that. It's real crazy. I think he's just called out every one of the rock throws so far.
Yeah, which makes this a very interesting set ahead of us because I feel like one of the aspects of crag play that MSB is so good with is how well he utilizes the rock. Be it for movement, for space denial, for combo extensions. Like, they're really what helps set Crag apart.
Great up tilt up air out of him. He just stayed calm on that platform and got him. But yeah, MSB is really great at utilizing just every aspect of Crag. He's trying to bait him with the rock there. He wanted him to downbeat.
Yeah, I think Guard has made it very evident that if MSB wants to keep that rock in play, he's going to have to get pretty mixy with it.
Guard went for the down B parry, and unfortunately did not get it. So he was off stage for a little while.
Ooh.
That would have been crazy.
Quick call out like that would have been very dangerous, because I feel like Guard is establishing himself really well for like a bit more of the smoother gameplay, so any erratic option to break that momentum is just going to fall right out of favor. But Guard keeps things together and takes game one.
Yep, takes that guaranteed up tilt, up smash. Not really much to say about it. I mean, he's just playing real clean.
Yeah.
His extensions, his follow-ups are all very good.
Like, it's nothing too devastating. It's nothing too, like, out of the ordinary. Like, it's just very precise.
Yeah. And I mean, he's from a region with a lot of good players. I mean, even just his two brothers, Backpack, and I don't remember the name of the Shovel Knight brother, but he's really good.
There's a Shovel Knight brother?
Yeah, his brother is a Shovel Knight player. But he's really good. It's like Doctor or something. He doesn't go to offline events, etc. But, you know, but he's also in a region with like Natty Ice, who's a really great player. There's a ton of great players, but Yeah.
Hideouts to pick the game too, and it seems like MSB is moving around a lot more confident.
He's also edge guarding him just a ton better. He's not really going for the kill so much, but he's just pushing him off stage. He knows he'll get it eventually. And Guard's kind of doing the same thing. He's just waiting. He's just waiting to push him off stage again. MSB's smart, doesn't go low. Keeps his pillar there.
It's kind of hard for Guard to go for higher edge guards here.
Yeah, it can be very difficult. And it can also be very difficult as Claren to recover against Craig. Because between the rock and the forward air, it's just very, very difficult. You can just cover him with so many different options. Yeah.
MSB's just been grooving this whole game too.
I've been playing a ton of Claren against MSB, and so I don't know if that helps or hurts in this scenario, but...
No, it's scripted.
It's definitely scripted. We've been practicing.
He was prepared for this moment.
Yes, it all comes down to this. I'm really excited that all these are best of 5, because we're going to see a ton of games.
Yes. I love best of 5s. It gives so much time for both players to adapt.
They're both such great players. This is probably going to be the most interesting. Oh, no.
We say as the flub.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, MSB techs this rock. You used to not be able to tech underneath the rock. So that was a newer change. I love the way MSB uses like the pillar in his neutral when it's on stage. He like wall jumps off of it, like just gets real crazy out there.
Like he treats it like a fundamental change to the stage, and I feel like that's how it should be treated. You have a wall, and walls aren't really present outside of returning to the stage. Another platform which can be used for numerous things, including extending your combos.
Yeah, which is what he's doing right here. I don't know what that was, to be honest with you, but it's okay.
Is it really, though?
I mean, yeah, he's pushing him back off stage. He's out here. He's got stage control. He's getting hit now, unfortunately. Okay, pushing the dash attack underneath. Probably was supposed to be a Dacus. Just a clean game out of MSB.
Yeah, again, it's not very fancy play, but it's keeping it close and trying for as few flubs as possible, because where Guard really got blew up was the few instances where we saw a misinput or like a really bad decision on where he was putting himself on the stage. But outside of that, it's just been very like almost formulaic play.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's been just sticking to the very clean setups that he's been practicing. So yeah, this is probably just a good stage in general. MSB's not moving around. They're probably going to reset.
Something happened with his controller?
No, he was probably just drinking water. I saw him have something in his hands. MSB's still not working.
He is.
Oh, his controller is not working.
He is now yelling at his controller.
I think that's my... they might need to restart the game. Yeah, so that controller is actually a borrowed controller. His broke at Elevate, I think. So that one's mine, but it's okay.
All right, seems like now they're going right back into it. All right, so game 3 bringing us into tower, and do you feel like the stage is going to have any further impact? Because it seemed like the last stage really determined how well MSB was going to be able to fight back there.
Yeah, absolutely. What's curious is actually even the stage before this, that's typically not seen as a great stage in this matchup, because Claren can kind of gimmick you with up smash through the platform. It tippers every time he hits you with it, or she hits you with it, rather.
Right.
But so this stage... he can kind of snipe you through the platform with forward smash. It just gives him a lot of space off stage, too, to try and edge guard MSB. But it kind of goes the same way, too. And some unfortunate DI out of there.
That was graveyard DI.
Yeah, he was trying to go home. Same with MSB here, just DI'd straight in.
We out.
It's okay. That's the top player. You know, he'll recover. He'll get used to it. Mentality unshaken.
Yeah, that's one thing that we haven't really brought up, is that all these players have stayed so fluid with their play, and they're not getting shaken by anything that's happened to them. Like any unfortunate early deaths or any SDs, nothing has really shaken any of these players, despite the fact that these are top 8 qualifiers. This is where you'd expect the pressure to lie the most.
Absolutely, yeah. They're all just holding it together, honestly. I mean, we've seen a few unfortunate SDs, and so it's a little crazy that nobody's gotten too out of it. At least it doesn't seem outwardly that they are. It doesn't really reflect in their gameplay.
Yeah, that's the most important part. They can be shaking in their boots, but as long as it doesn't affect how like they're going to make their decisions or inputs, I think it's all good. Speaking of, Guard doing a really good job of outboxing MSB. Past like, I'd say minute. He's taking plenty of hits and trades, but besides that, it's been looking good for him.
Yeah, this has been just a great kind of, they're both just going in. They're both just beating each other up. MSB calling out the side B. He's done that a few times in a row, and he was like, I'm ready for it this time.
That was a pretty dramatic call.
Yeah, so he's just off stage with no pillar. Okay, no, we're good now. Made it back. Okay, MSB looking to take this home, keeping his second stock. So he was in the air. He actually could have teched that one. And that really would have messed with his combo.
The hitbox extends from the rock?
Yeah, that's what that looked like to me.
Ugh.
Okay, good
gross,
parry.
but
Great
cool.
parry. Oh, my God.
Really out here with tippers.
That was insane.
All right, Guard.
That tipper hitbox on the down smash is real strong and real big. Okay. Guaranteed follow-up.
But not much else to come of it.
I mean, he's got the stage control. He's making MSB have to respect him in the middle of the stage there. That was one of the most interesting ways I've ever seen to break the pillar.
It was such a juke, too, because we saw a couple of times, just in this game alone, MSB would establish the pillar and then break the
rock behind it. Yeah, and then Guard would just break the pillar. Ooh, great nair up.
Oh, even just a little pop-off from MSB.
Yeah, he was ready. He was excited. MSB's a little worried, it seems. Like he's like, I could really lose to Guard.
Especially when you look at the last two stocks that Guard had, he was super consistent with his spacing. And when you're getting locked down by Clarence tippers, like, regardless if you're in danger of losing your stock, you're eating tons of damage out of it.
Oh, absolutely,
because it's literally free.
And he almost brought that last stock back. I mean, it was really close. Baited him to parry that down B on the platform. So smart.
That's a treats up for the next stage, and I actually think it's a really smart pick from Guard because it's so close in.
Yeah, it's close in. He's realized that he's getting a lot out of boxing with MSB, and so forcing him to be a little closer to him is important. And then the verticality of the stage also gives him a little bit of a better combo tree to go with.
Yeah, it forces MSB to be really creative with how he wants to control the stage, be it with pillar or rock, or even just his own normals. Like, he has to get really creative. Meanwhile, Guard could just fair and nair and contest a lot of those options.
Absolutely. It also forces MSB to recover differently on the left side of the stage than the right side of the stage. Same with Guard. MSB gets the tech, which is great. Gets rid of the pillar on the other side. Not sure what for, I guess.
We'll just keep the option available to him, I guess.
Yeah.
As the percentages climb, I feel like it's not a bad option.
Definitely reasonable. Oh, gets the parry. Misses the tipper, however. Okay.
I expected him to hang out a little bit on the pillar.
Yeah, me too. That's more of a ZB thing, though. He doesn't really do that. So that was incredibly smart, because MSB likes to use that to jump cancel out of the side B, that rock that he threw up. But Guard was just not letting him have it.
Yeah, Guard's not having any of this.
Yeah, clearly he's very comfortable on the stage. Oh, no.
Really dangerous. We might be seeing our first game 5.
I hope we do. I really like watching this set. Jab, jab, down smash, the tried and true.
All right.
Okay.
Very close in. Let's see what happens. Early percentage, but not much to come of it. It looked like MSB wanted to lock in Guard near the wall, get some wall bounce combo going, but...
Absolutely. Force him to tech and then cover the option.
This is a no shenanigans allowed zone right now. It's only like bloody boxing.
What is happening? MSB is really covering all of these side Bs so well. Just loves that rock.
I feel like almost all of the strings that we've seen so far in neutral from both of these players have been like not real in the slightest, but all sick.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, unfortunate DI. It was a little hard there because he got hit by kind of the center, and so it's just such an awkward. Did I get hit by the left or right side kind of mix up? Okay. Just throws the rock in the middle of the stage. Goes for the break cancel. Okay. MSB's definitely playing out of his mind a little bit.
That looked like an input there.
It was probably supposed to be a fast fall neutral special for the grab, but That's okay. I mean, he's out here. It's a tight set. It's kind of, you know, it's his winner's side stock. He's a little nervous. That's definitely respectable. Oh my god.
Really clean, keeps him alive, but that's still 120 on last stock.
It can be real difficult. But you know what? He can do it. I definitely think he can do it. Tampa's a good region, strong, and we're here.
If there's one thing that we've consistently seen in this bracket, it's that these qualifying matches have just been the top seeds proving their worth against the most ridiculous of plays so far.
What is happening? MSB is getting mixed out here. He's got down aired 7 times in a row. He's got to recover now, and this is an incredibly difficult spot.
Mans is in the vortex, but he gets his parry and the down smash to end the set. 3-1.
Popped off a little bit, just nods his head. They look like they had a great set. They're talking about it.
It was ridiculously clutch.
That was so good. All right, so looking like our top 4 winners here. Penguin, Bagel, and Kick Us All MSB.